Hey guys, it's Vi. Welcome back to my channel, and I have exciting news for all of you today. EA has given me a free early access copy of the new Sims 4 Jungle Adventure game pack that's coming out. So I wanted to go into buy mode, and I wanted to show you all of the new goodies that we get in buy mode. If you have not seen my Create a Sim video, and if you have not seen my build mode video, you might want to check those out because between all three of these videos, you will see everything that this game pack has to offer except for stuff in gameplay. So without further ado, let's go into the buy mode and check out all the goodies. Alrighty folks, here we are in the buy mode, and I'm going to tell you that there are some things here that I'm not going to go ahead and show you because they are actually in my build mode video. So if you wanted to see that one, make sure you click on my build mode video so you can check them all out. But otherwise, I'm going to show you all the goodies. So we got a new single bed, and I'm going to go through some of the swatches so you guys can see it. I am not overly impressed with this bed. I thought it was okay, but it wasn't great. But there you have it, my friends. It comes in a bunch of colors, and it's always nice to have new stuff, period. We also got it in a double bed version, so we have two new beds for this. Alright, then we also got this rustic stool, which I think is super cool. I love all the colors that it comes in. My favorite is probably this worn one, but I think I'm going to get the most use out of it in this nice dark color. It is really neat. I love the detail. It actually looks like a sawed-off tree trunk. So I don't know, I just think that is so well done, such a cool piece, and it looks good. I like this off-centered look down here by the legs. I don't know, it looks really cool to me and I really like it. Here we go, we have a wooden lounger, and I'm going to show you the swatches on this one because it's kind of cool. Obviously it matches the bed for sure, but I like the fact that it has different colors of the pillows. They don't match entirely. They complement each other. They look really cool. My favorite is probably this one in the nice dark wood. I don't know, I'm really drawn to the dark woods in this pack, so I really like it that way. We also have a patio chair or slash dining chair. I love the details on this one. I'm just going to leave it here, but these are all plain colors that what it comes in. So I'm going to show you really quickly all the different colors. So they're kind of your standard colors. I know I say that every time I do my reviews, but they are kind of the standard colors. The cushion, the details on the cushion are actually really good. It looks like it's used. It's got these little straps that tie the cushion on, so it's not an unrealistic BAM cushion just sitting there, so it's kind of neat. I really like that one. We also have this chair right here, which it matches everything else. It's quite a bit more, I don't know, masculine or chunky chair, I guess, for lack of better words. So there is a new chair that we get. And then we get a new stool. So this is kind of neat. I really like the button details on this one. Once again, I do like it in the darker woods, period, just like this. I just think it's really striking in the dark colors. I could see us, or anybody who is using this would be good in like using in taverns or bars or cantinas, whatever you want to call them. Other stuff, gaming, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a gaming chair. I don't know. It's kind of cool, and when I say gaming, I mean like card games and those kinds of things. To me, this particular stool screams like a bar stool. So, and I mean like bar stool as in like literally in a bar. Anyways, we have a Salvadorian sofa, which matches all the other stuff. I'm going to go through some swatches so you guys can see it. We do have some that are more muted tones, and we have some more like this, which are more vibrant. I had to kind of snicker at this pillow. It reminds me so incredibly much of a square Lego, and some of the colors that this comes with, it just made me laugh because it looks like my kids' Legos. But anyways, here is the couch for lack of better. We have this rustic Salvadorian bench, which I really like. So all the pillows change, and obviously the wood tone changes. I absolutely love this one. As far as seating, this one is my favorite one that they gave us with this game pack. I really like it. We also have this one. It's a love seat. So it's low profile, just like the couch, and it has some of the same color options, but obviously, as you can see, it doesn't have any of the small little tiny pillows, the little accent pillows. Instead, it has one large accent pillow along the back. But I think they complement each other really well. It gives a little, I don't know, a little bit variety, so it's not just the same couch. So we ended up getting some new counters, which I am so excited about, guys. Counters for the win. Look at all the different color combinations. It's super awesome. So it looks like we have a wood base, and the top kind of reminds me of like a poured concrete. All of it is really cool. I'm going to show you what the different ones look like. So because some of you may or may not know that they have different pieces that you can use for making your cabinets or your counters. Actually, it works for cabinets as well, just an FYI. So I'm going to show you the different ones that we get because each of these look slightly different. They're really cool. Like, I really like this. And this is an end piece for the other one, but I put this one here. So we're going to pop this one out. I'm going to put this one here. That's like a completed, this is what a completed one would look like. And then this is kind of your outdoor piece. But look at all this detail on there. You could really have some fun with this. Like, that's a really neat piece. And I'm going to do the same thing with the cabinets. I'm going to choose a different color, but they come in your standard colors, folks. But I'm going to show you what they all are because they're all different and they're really neat. So we have, this is a counter piece, or a corner piece, excuse me. So it's going to stick out differently because that's a corner piece. But I wanted to show them to you because they all have such variety. They look totally different. Here's a long one. That way you can see all the goodies that comes inside them. I don't know. I just think they're super awesome. This one is one that will hang on the outside of a wall. Actually, I'm just going to put it down here just because. And this is an end piece. So as you can see, there's quite the variety and it's kind of fun. I love the little things that they put in here. There's like, I don't know, these are super cute. Like, I just really like this stuff. And I love the colors that they've given us. We have a couple dining tables, and these come in very traditional muted tone colors. I'm going to show you a few different ones. This is probably my favorite. I really like the dark wood again, guys. I don't know what it is about the dark wood, but I am just really drawn to it in this pack, period. So if you look on the top, you can see the brushed wood look. So it's just really cool. And then we have the round Salvatorian dining table. So this is another large dining table, kind of like what we got with the Laundry Day stuff pack. And once again, I like it in the dark wood, but I'm going to leave it in the light wood for you guys to see. But we just have your basic round dining table. We have this piece, which is a Salvadorian bathroom cabinet, and it doesn't have to necessarily be a bathroom cabinet. They just called it that, but it doesn't have to be a bathroom cabinet. But it's nice to see pieces like this because I could see this used as a nightstand or something in a bedroom as well as in a bathroom, possibly a kitchen, maybe a hallway. I don't know. I see this piece being very versatile and used in very many places. Isn't this the coolest finish ever, guys? I absolutely love all of that very worn look. And speaking of very worn look, they have the same thing here in this hallway table, which I think is also really, really cool. I'm going to leave it on a darker wood because, actually, I'm not going to leave it on dark wood. I'm going to leave it on, well, I am going to leave it on darker wood because I actually really like it in the dark wood, guys. But look at this pull right here, this little drawer pull. It's super cool. And I'm going to show the sides because it has an X pattern right here. I don't know, it's just not a boring piece. It was very thought out and it actually looks like worn wood, like it looks real. I don't know. They did some really good textures with this pack. This is another hallway table, and I really like this one a lot. Like, as far as the hallway tables, folks, this is my favorite one. I think it looks stunning in every single color that we got, and I love the finish on the top. It's that brushed wood, and then we have all these different patterns and the drawer pulls. There's so much detail done to this. It is so neat. And we've got the slats running this way. I don't know, guys, I'm very impressed with this piece. I absolutely adore it. We have two end tables that we got. We got this one, which is the rustic Salvadorian end table, and I want you to check out the finish on this. Like, it shows up really good in the lighter woods. I'm going to just leave it on this one so you guys can see it. Look at the textures of the wood on this one. It's completely different from the other stuff. It actually looks like a totally different type of wood that has been used to craft the table. So there's the end table. We also have this end table, which is the charming Salvadorian end table. And this one is, oh, my favorite. Guys, you got to see this. All of the different wood textures on the top. Guys, that's so awesome. Isn't that cool? I love this to pieces. I think this is such a cool piece. Isn't that amazing? I love all the different woods up there. They did the same thing with this. This is the reclaimed coffee table. It's very similar to that one, but it just looks so cool. Look at the dark mahogany wood. Oh my gosh, guys. Seriously, this is a cool piece. Like, hands down, amazing. We got some wall shelving. So we have these where they are plain and they're awesome. They're just what you want because they're functional and they just look good, period. And on top of that, they also gave us these same color swatches entirely. But guess what, guys? We have goodies on them now. Look at that. So they give us, this one has like a little cutting board and a tea kettle, some goodies in a bowl and some plates stacked. That is so incredibly cool. This would look good, obviously, in the kitchen because it matches all the kitchen-y stuff. Fun. And then you could either extend and like stack your own goodies on these, or these could be used in any other bedroom, bathroom, something else, just as wall shelving, period. Super awesome. I love all the details that they have added with this. I just thought it was so incredibly cool. We also have this one, which is also kind of a kitchen-y thing. It's got a bowl on there, it's got some plates stacked in there, and it has some cups, or glasses rather, stacked underneath. Super cool piece. Fun stuff, guys. Isn't that neat? I think if you use the Move Objects sheet, you'll be able to get some really fun stuff on the top, or you might even be able to get something to squish in here. I'm not sure. But guys, that's such a cool piece. I love these little details. They are fabulous. A couple big pieces. These are fairly chunky. This is like a big side table. I don't know what you call these, like a hutch, maybe? Like a china hutch. And it comes in your standard wood colors, and it's really cool. I really like it. So there's that. I know I'm saying like really cool, awesome, amazing. That happens like every time I get my hands on a new pack. I can't help it. This one is my favorite of these sideboards or hutches. This one would look really cool if you were to make a bar, guys. Here's an idea for you. It's like a very fancy bar. I really like this. It's got some bottles in here, and I love this little detail right here. This is so neat. But the wood contrasting wood colors that they've given us are really cool together. We also have this new picnic table, and I'm going to show you in a few different colors. This one has like multi-wood colors. This one has it in kind of the worn look, like it used to be a brightly colored one and it's no longer brightly colored. I'm going to leave it on this one, and I'm going to scroll in so you guys can see the detail that they have put on here. So it's fairly realistic of any picnic benches I've ever been to. They have all kinds of things etched in here. There's hearts, there's all kinds of fun stuff, kind of like etched in graffiti. So it's really realistic, and I thought they did an amazing job. It's got some worn look to it right here. Looks like moss or something, or just plain dirty. So they did a really good job with this one. I'm going to kind of tilt it like so. Perfect. All right, carrying on, my friends. We got this one, which is a ruins pedestal. So I'm not exactly sure when this would come into play, unless this is more like an outdoor thing. So I'm surprised that I didn't see this in the build mode instead of the buy mode. But honestly, I'm not exactly sure what to do with it. Maybe, I don't know, guys. This is one of those items, this happens sometimes, where it's intimidating for me and it's baffling because I have no idea what to do with it. This piece would be an I have no idea what to do with it piece. I really don't know. We have this opulent hand-carved sink. It looks good when it is not flush against the wall because you can see all of the pipes, but if you put it flush against the wall, it's even cooler, in my opinion, because the stuff sinks into the wall and you don't see it. I think that is so brilliant. So I'm going to leave both of those together, and I'm going to show you the different colors. I absolutely adore this sink. I love it to pieces. However, I wish it didn't cost so much because, guys, the price tag on this is $285, and a lot of the other stuff is a lot cheaper. Just throwing that out there. As a drifter, I noticed those kinds of things. So I was kind of bummed that it was so expensive, but guys, it's an amazing sink. It is so cool. And speaking of sinks, we get a second one. This reminds me very much of like the Parenthood. I think it's Parenthood that gave us one that was very similar to this one. So we've got the wood and the concrete look, which is kind of cohesive with a lot of the other stuff that we got that is with this concrete top. My friends, I am so excited that we got new showers. Check out all the patterns of the shower. It is amazing. The only downside to having the patterns, my friends, is that it kind of limits what you can put with it and how you can decorate with it, because as you guys know, we do not have a color wheel in The Sims 4, but nonetheless, I am all about patterns and fun and foof, and guys, this is a really cool shower. Like, I love it. I love it. We got one new bathtub, and it matches this sink. It's got the same concrete and wood stuff together, and I think it's such a striking idea. Like, it looks really, really cool. All right, so we got this pop-up archaeology workbench, and it also will give us the archaeology skill if we have our Sims use it. So it only has a couple swatches, so I'm just gonna leave it on one of these. And if you guys look really closely, it's got stickers and stuff that remind me of Outdoor Retreat, like this one right here. Super cute. But we have, you know, our little brushes and everything, and we have our light and our pencils and some tools and some books to write in. I haven't had a chance to really delve in with the archaeology skill, but I do know that when your Sims dig up stuff, they can use this archaeology table. So I cannot wait to try this out in game, but there's the archaeology table for us, guys. We also have a new bar. And this one would really, really, really go well with this stuff right here. I'm going to show you the different swatches on it. It matches that stuff perfectly. It would be amazing. So you check that out. It would look so good in the different colors. I'm going to leave it on the white because it shows up really good right now. And I wanted to get a closer look to show you what's here. So we have the wooden slats coming down here. We have the same pattern that is seen right here. And we have some goodies on this side. To me, they looked a little strange, I will say. These reminded me, I know they're supposed to be cups, but they kind of reminded me of large salt and pepper shakers. Just throwing that out there, guys. But anyways, I really liked this bar. I thought it was really pretty from this side especially. We got the Salvatorian craft sales table. If you guys have the City Living, then you will have access to this already. But if you don't, then this is a first for you. These are sellers tables where you can sell a bunch of goodies that you have, which is really neat. And if you do have City Living, guys, we have some new seller tables, which are really, really cool. I really like them. We also got a new food stall. So here's the new food stall. I'm going to plonk it down. It doesn't come in any different colors. This is the color you get. So we have some little condiments here and some plates, and it's got some signs, and it looks very rustic. It's got these, I don't know, it just looks really awesome to me, guys. Like, it's very realistic, and when you go into gameplay, it looks really neat. It has a little tray of beans, and it has a little tray of some other stuff. It has already done, it looks like little hot pockets. I don't know, you guys are going to want to check this out in game for sure, because it's such a cool piece when it's being used. We also got a potted jungle fern in the build mode. If you have not seen it yet, this flower is something that is not connected to a pot in the build mode, but here we have it in a pot. And don't forget, guys, this is something that can also be scaled down, so it might be really cute to be able to put it on a table somewhere. Using the Move Objects cheat, you can put it up on something, so that'd be really cool. We have these potted jungle plants, which I really like. I think this is so incredibly amazing. The only downside that I find with this, and what I was really hoping to see, because with the Laundry Day stuff pack, a lot of the goodies that they gave us, they also separated them for us, and I was hoping that they had done the same with these, because I would love to use these in different places just as single potted plants instead of the trio. But I do like the trio. I just kind of wish that we could, you know, scroll the trio closer to each other and that kind of stuff, but I think it is cool piece overall. We got a couple new things to make our builds look dilapidated. So we have some wall pieces here that there's about 3 or 4 different colors of each of these. And I'm going to put one out here so you guys can see it. So we have some cracks and things for realistic looks on the inside or outside of your builds. We got this amazing piece, which I need a wall to show you guys this. I'm going to take this away and move it over here for now. So we have this studded wall mirror, and it sits on the floor, which is really cool because I'm not sure if we have another wall mirror that really does this in game yet. So I'm going to scroll in really close so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because it's not flush against the wall, my friends. It's just like propped up against it. It's super cool. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if we have anything in game quite like that. So there's a new piece for you. We got broken jar ruins, and these are kind of fun. These are things I would put like outside, I don't know, outside somewhere, guys. Probably in like, I don't know, probably outside in like a garden area or something. So we have the dual pots, and then we also have, wow, they're huge. I'm going to scale these down because I want to, and that's an amazing thing that we can do. And we can like scoot these really close to each other and make a really nice little focal point. But these 3 are together, and then we have the single ones right there, which is really cool. We have this piece right here, which is rubble ruins, and it's literally what it says it is. They're just ruins. I'm going to leave them on this one because this is my favorite with all the weathered stuff, and it looks like stuff is growing on it, moss and stuff. So we have this little ruins wall. We have this welcome to the jungle sign, and this is something that can be seen at one of the parks in front of jungle entrance. So I'm going to show you the different colors on this one, and I'm probably going to leave it on this one for you guys. So we have that. This is something else we have. It's an Amazonite sentry, and it comes in a few different colors. It's kind of creepy, my friends. I'm going to leave it on this one. This is something that you will find inside the Jungle Adventures itself, and it's creepy, but it really is fitting. It's really fitting, my friends. We also have, this is called the married couple. And this is something also that I would probably scale down to about this size. And I'm going to show you the different swatches for this one. And oh, that's going to pop them up big again. But look at all the different swatch colors. So they give us a lot of these kind of pots and things, which I think is cool for decoration purposes. It's kind of neat. And they would look good stacked if they were shrunk small. They would look good on shelves or on sideboards or on tables. Or if they were really large, they would look good for outdoor decor. We also have the statue of Madre Kocheska, or however you say that. I'm pretty sure I botched that. I'm like 90% sure that I didn't say it right. It comes in a few different colors. I'm going to leave her on this one so you guys can see. And let's go ahead and scroll in so you can see right here. The other thing that this pack has is avocado stuff. So it's got bird stuff, it's got llama stuff, and avocado things. We have a new avocado tree that I cannot show you, my friends. We have a new bean tree, and we have, or a bean bush, and we have a new tree that gives emotion berries. All right, but I can't show you those because they are out in the wilderness. So let's go over to this area real quick, and I will show you these different ruin pillars. So we have this ruins pillar, and I think they're pretty cool. I don't plan to ever really use them in my builds necessarily because I just don't. I don't feel that that's something that I will be using. What is the difference between these? One's a large broken ruins pillar and one is a large ruins pillar. Okay, so I didn't see it right away, guys, but this one is a lot more worn and weathered and this one is more pristine. My bad, because I didn't see it. So we have this one, which is the llama, and it comes in a few different colors. So I like it personally, and this one, nice and vibrant colors, is kind of cool. And yes, these also shrink, and I'm going to show you the different ones. I'm going to stack them right next to each other. They're fairly similar, but as you notice, they have a different animal on them. And this one is my absolute favorite. I absolutely love this one. It's a lotus flower. So this one, we have the llama. We've got kind of a jungle cat, and this one is a parrot or just a bird itself. But like I said, this one right here is my absolute favorite. And I want to show you what they look scaled down. They're so cute. Like, I could see myself using this very much in gardens or entrances into a very fancy garden or something, or at the end of like a fence or something. I don't know. I am so excited to use this in a build. You have no idea. Like, I am so pumped. All right, so we have this one right here. It says you're full of sticks. It's a decorative centerpiece. I'm going to show you. It's actually pretty small by itself, but of course you can scale things up and down, make it smaller, or you can make it larger. So it's got dry pampas grass or something in there, and I really like the details that they have put into the vase itself. It matches a lot of the stuff. I think the patterns are all the same patterns that you get with this one called the married couple over here. We got a few new rugs. We got the Salvadorian throw rug, which I think is super cool because it's a bunch of different colors. I really like it in this blue one. And I really, 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 really prefer it in that one. We have a couple different styles of it, as you can see, and Aztec patterns and fun, crazy patterns and bright, bright patterns. We've got the llama, of course, but guys, of all of them, this one has to be my favorite because it's something that I could see myself using in multiple builds, whereas the other ones, some of them are a little too off the wall and fancy for me. We have this rug right here, which is kind of like a plumb bob in different colors, if you will, and it does come in different colors. We have this one, which is kind of more of a star pattern, kind of pretty, and we have this one, which kind of reminded me of surfboards, sort of, but it's kind of like an arrowhead, I think is what it's supposed to be. So there we have that rug. I'm going to leave it on this one because it shows up really good. We have this piece right here, which is the ancient circle of bunny. And this is like my favorite, quote, rug that we get that isn't a rug, but I really love it. I love anything that has to do with Freezer Bunny, and he is so incredibly cute on this one, guys. I love this piece. All right, so I'm gonna shove some stuff over because we did get a new fireplace, and I wanted to show you the new fireplace. Here's the new fireplace, and all the colors in it are super pretty. So I'm gonna show you some of the different colors. Isn't that pretty, guys? I absolutely love this one. I love the detail that they've put into it. So we have some regular standard bricks down here. I cannot wait to see what this looks like when the fire is actually going. We have some tiles, and then we have some rounded pieces that kind of give a nice scalloped edge. And I just love this piece overall. I think it is so well done. It's just a really cool piece. We did get some wall brambles. So here's some wall brambles, and you can put them anywhere on the wall, of course, and you can size them up and you can size them down. So there's some wall vines, creeping wall vines for you. And we also got this light. It's called the Spirit of the Jungle, and it does come in a bunch of different colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it in this color, and we're going to shut the lights off so you guys can see how bright it is. Isn't that cool? That's such a fun piece. I love it. We got this hand-spun tapestry, so I'm going to show you this one. It kind of matches the rug, sort of, but I love the details more on this because it really looks like someone weaved it. Like, I will show you the details in just a moment, but I wanted to show you all the colors first. So I'm going to leave it on this one, and I'm going to scroll in really far so you can see it. It actually looks like weaved fabric, and we have the tassels here at the bottom, and it's been stuck here on a realistic looking pin, or a nail rather, and I just really think that they did such a good job with that piece. It is so detailed, it's amazing. We also have the framed something calendar. It's like the Freezer Bunny, guys, and it's pretty much this piece, but it's all broken, and it's supposed to be like a calendar, like the Mayan calendar kind of thing. So we have that here. Here's some fun stuff. This is the unadorned Amicium treasure chest. So here's a treasure chest for your Sims. They have it in pretty color. I really like this color. They had the worn look and everything too. So we have that. And here it is. And this one's the gilded Amicium treasure chest. So it's obviously different. It's got different patterns on this one, which is really fun because if you're making your own stuff, or if you want to have like a treasure room, you have a bunch of different options for what your treasure chests in your room look like. So that's going to be really cool. I cannot wait to see the interactions that happen with these in gameplay because I've only done a little bit and I'm not sure everything that goes along with actually playing in game with that, guys. So we have this rustic rubber tree arbor, which I am absolutely enthralled with. Guys, the detail on this is nothing short of amazing. Plus, I have some really good ideas for how to use this in a build. It's just really neat, and honestly, I would love to see what you guys do with this in your builds. It's a really cool piece. I don't think we've had anything like this at all in game before, so I am super pleased with that. We have a few more things before we are finished, folks. We have some lighting. We have a weathered lantern, so I'm going to put this on the table so you guys can see it. So we have this lantern right here, which I really, really like. I'm going to leave it on this one, the copper colored one. So we have that one. We also got this hand carved lamp. I'm not overly fond of it, but it does go with all of the bed set and the rugs and everything. So I can understand why we were given something like this, but it's so not my style, and I don't know how much I'm actually going to be using this in game myself. But there is the lamp that we get. We also got one hanging lantern. Actually, you know what, let me finish putting the lighting out and then I'm going to take us into the darker time so that you can see it light up. We have the rustic chandelier, and I'm going to just plonk it right here. It comes in a few different colors, and I really like it with this one right here where we have teal. There we go. I'll show you this one because it's got little teal candles in there. It's super pretty. And here's the last light we got, is the embellished metallic scones, and it's so pretty. Like, I really love this piece. It could be indoor, outdoor. I really, really love it. I'm going to shut the lights off so you guys can see how bright they are and the animations for those a little bit. Let's see. Here we go, guys. So we have nice ambient light coming from this one. I don't see any flames, but it's pretty. Same thing can be said for here. I don't see any flames on any of the candles, but I love the ambient light that it gives. And then here you go, the two lamps. Oh, I love the lighting. Like, they did such a good job with the lighting, guys. It looks great. So we're going to go back into the daytime, and I'm going to show you the rest of the goodies we got. I'm going to move some stuff over again because, my friends, we got a new fridge. I'm going to move this over to here. We got a new fridge, and it's called the Classic Modern Fridge. I'm not overly thrilled with the fridge itself, but it does go really well with all the other cabinets and counters that they've given us. So there is the fridge, but I said I'm not impressed with the fridge, but I absolutely adore this stove. Like, this stove is bae. I absolutely love this stove. It is so pretty in every single color, and the details on it are fantastic. I cannot wait to get into game, have my Sims cooking on it, because I cannot wait to see. And honestly, this is kind of probably a weird thing to say, but I can't wait to see this break, because I want to see how they did the graphics for having a broken stove. Something else that I'm really super excited about is this barbecue drum. The first time I saw it was when I went into gameplay and I went down to one of the smallest lots that you can rent in Salvadorada. I absolutely love this barbecue grill. I don't know why I get so gooey about the barbecue grill, but I think it is so cute. Like, this is the cutest little barbecue grill ever. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. We're down to the last 2 items of this pack in the buy mode, guys. So we have the traditional Salvatorian family dresser, which I absolutely adore. It reminds me so much of this sideboard over here, and it has some of the very similar colors. It looks striking in every single color that we get. I'm going to leave it on this one so you guys can see. Now, the very last piece that we get from this pack is this right here. It is the Lane Co. Curator's Cabinet. So you'll be able to throw some goodies in here when you go adventuring. The artifacts and stuff that you collect on your travels, you can put in here. Now, in The Sims 3, you had kind of a display case, and if you put a bunch of stuff in here, you could fuse them to make things. I don't know if that's the case with this. I haven't had enough time to play around in the gameplay to know anything, but if that's an option, guys, would that not be amazing? Anyways, that's the last item that we've got from the buy mode. So I'm going to scroll out here. I know it's going to make things look a little tiny, and as far as I know, folks, this is everything from the buy mode that you can find in the new Jungle Adventure game pack coming out tomorrow, actually, for all of you guys. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch my first impressions. More or less, go through all the goodies with me and see this for the pre-release. So guys, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me. EA, thank you so much for the early access copy of the Jungle Adventure game pack. And guys, go out there and be a pineapple, stand up tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. I will see each and every one of you guys next time. Bye guys!